Hey, what's up everybody? Brando free-to-play, back on my free-to-play Taiwan account. Okay, keep this in mind everybody before I progress in the video. This is not on the live server, this is the Taiwan beta server, okay? So, what I'm going to go over this video is all of the familiars that you can unlock throughout, all the T1, T2, T3, and Tier 4 heroes that you can unlock and what they can do. This is going to be a long video. So, pause, come back to the video, bookmark it, add it to your favorites, come back if you need to. But I will be going through every single hero that you can obtain at this present time. Okay? Alright, let's go. So, Pack 1A, you can get a Territe, pretty basic. Pretty much it allows you to merge packs 10% faster, okay? And a support skill, which means it can grant a random amount of familiars, fragments, okay? And at max strength, it has a cooldown of 1 day, and it'll give you 3 fragments. Okay. Oak Root. Okay, Oak Root is pretty self-explanatory. This is just a resource production familiar at max strength. It will give you 25%. Okay. Magma Lord. Same thing as some of these other heroes. This is pretty much stone production. It's only going to give you 25% stone production. Now, I'm going to be going over some of these pretty quickly because, they're pretty self-explanatory. This is an ore familiar. Okay. So if you guys need to take a look, take a screenshot, pause the video, go ahead and pause it. Come back to the video, no problem. Okay. We have this guy. I'm not even going to try to name him, but this guy is a vault storage. Gives you 10% more vault capacity at max strength. Okay. And that's it. Then you get some fragments. Right? Fragments are used to increase the experience. And could also increase skill experience. Okay. Now let's go to the second part of the T1 heroes. Or familiars, I should say. You have Aquarius. Right? At max strength, this produces 40% more anima. Okay, which is another resource that you need to produce on your own. This resource cannot be traded. Okay, keep that in mind. Anima is not in the trading post to be traded or sent from one castle to another. This is something you have to build up on your own. It has a support skill. It has a 12-hour timer at max. So you can get anywhere from 60 to 100% stamina, right? So essentially every 12 hours you have a chance of getting 120 stamina. So you can sweep that much faster and get your free-to-play heroes to gold that much faster if this is maxed. Now, if it is going to be worth it to max this hero, I don't know yet. We will see. Okay, you got Terra Spike, food production. Yeah, don't need to worry about that. Gold production, if you're a gold hyper, you guys would want to pick that guy up. Beastmaster. So this is supply troops. So if a bank, let's say, this would be a good familiar to have. Okay, and then you have a Yeti. This is gathering speed. So any bots that you guys have, Chinese players, any of your bots, this would be a familiar for you guys to have. Okay, T2 packs. Let's take a look. Let's see here. You got wall defense at 20%. You got energy regen 10%. And this one has a support skill. So this support skill is get 20,000 random T1 troops. Now, what does this get 20,000 random T1 troops? Does it mean that you train 20,000 for free? If so, that'd be pretty cool. It is on a 3-day timer cooldown, so every 3 days get 20,000 troops for free. Okay, I can live with that. I'm not going to use it, but that's fine. Gathering, okay, so food production, 35%. Okay, nobody cares about food production, right? Let's see. Get 4 hours worth of resources. Okay, so this is pretty much, it'll speed up how much your research production is, and you'll get 4 hours worth right away. This is a 1-day cooldown, which is actually it sounds pretty cool. Like if you're a hyper farm, every day you get 4 hours worth. So essentially in 24 hours you get 28 hours worth of resource production, which sounds pretty good for a hyper farm. Okay, this is another wood hyper hero. Let's take a look at this. Refreshes the cargo ship immediately. Now this would actually be pretty cool for those who have Guild Fest and they got this that quest for Guild Fest. It'd be actually pretty cool. Not bad. So far I have no real complaints on these heroes. Infirmary healing speed of 25%. That's actually really good. It's not bad at all, right? And let's see, reduces execution wait time by 360 minutes. Hey, the faster I can execute leaders, the faster I can get the altar boost back. I have no problem with this hero. Sorcerer, what does this guy do? Allied troop travel speed? Okay, not bad. So if you're gonna lead a rally, they come to you 25% faster. Not bad. Let's see, instantly completes all ongoing transmutations, and this has a one day cooldown. So if you have 3 essences transmuting, you can get all 3 of them done, you know, in an instant in that 1 day. Not bad. Let's go to the second part of the T2s. Okay, so this guy, extra supplies. Okay, fine. Reduces transmutation time by 10%. Fine. Now this is our first attack skill. And keep in mind, attack skills will 100% at this point in time go through a shield. And you, the attacker, will not be unshielded or go into battle fury. So let's take a look at this. Okay? So cooldown time, 30 minutes at max strength. Kills 7,500 to 1250 troops. So 7,500 or 12,500 troops in an enemy's barracks. Will not exceed 5% of the total number of troops. Lower tier troops will be targeted first. Okay. So while here it says you can essentially kill 12,000 troops, this hero isn't great because it's only 12,000 and it only goes after the lowest tier troops. So lowest tier troops are T1, and T1 don't really cost anything to rebuild. So hero's really not worth it. The lower levels maybe, but you're not going to max this out if you're not at least a T3 player. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Stone production maxes out the help bar for ongoing constructions. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Well, I could actually see this being exploited in a sense. Especially by bots and bot farms and bot guilds and stuff like that. Because you essentially don't need to have 30 people in the guild to give you 30 helps anymore. You can just be a bot and activate this skill every 8 hours, and your researching, your construction goes along without any hitches. This needs to be adjusted. There needs to be some testing and some actual quality testing, some QC done on this hero. Okay. Krabby, more ore. Player experience boost 10%. Well, I'm level 60, so this doesn't apply to me anymore. Oh shit. Okay. Bonehead. Okay, max animal storage, fine. So every day I get 10 free Coliseum entries. Not bad at max level. Okay. So for those who love Coliseum, VNN, you love Coliseum, this might be a good hero for you. Let's take a look here. Harpy. What does Harpy do? Ooh! I can shelter another 50,000 troops if I max this hero out? Awesome! I get 3 random VIP point items. That's cool! I actually like this. I didn't realize this. This is actually pretty cool. I can shelter 50,000 more troops. So I'd be sheltering 310,000 troops. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Alright, now time to move on to our tier 3 familiars. Okay, let's take a look. Here's when we come to the heroes that we know and love. The Griffin. Who doesn't love a Griffin? So let's see here. Max allied troop size, 50,000. Interesting, okay. Not bad, 50,000. Okay. 5% training speed. Okay, I can live with that. Now, wait a minute. Recalls all troops within 6 seconds, does not include coalition troops. Okay, so I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why would you want to recall all troops within 6 seconds? Okay, whatever. It is what it is. We'll move on. Necros. What does this guy have? Army capacity 35%. Okay. Cavalry attack 10%. This is a permanent effect. Permanent. Okay. Permanent. Okay. Support skill. Complete gathering for 5 random gathering armies. Not applicable for gem nodes. Does not grant event points. Ah. I like how it says does not grant event points. Meaning if you're gathering for Guildfest and you use this ability, it will not count. I like it. They thought this one through. I like it. Great. Oh look, a gremlin. This one, 5% more construction speed. Okay. 10% gem gathering speed. Okay. Ooh. So we get an extra 1,000 to 2,000 gems every 2 days at max strength. Hey, can't go wrong with that. No complaints there. We got a goblin. Gathering speed 25%. Not bad. Gold production at 35. And we have gold digger. Ooh. Every day, every single day, you can get 6 million to 12 million gold at max level. That's actually really good. Right? Trickster. Research speed. Yes! I need more research speed. Attacks. Yes, ranged attack. I'm a ranged heavy person, so more ranged attack is awesome for me. And grants 3 random holy star items. Oh sweet, maybe I can get lucky and hit the labyrinth and hit the jackpot in labyrinth with these random holy stars. That'd actually be pretty good, pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Magnus. Pact merging +5. Okay, fine. Alter stat boot duration for an extra 360 minutes. Okay. So every time you execute a leader, you get an hour and plus 360 minutes. That's not bad. I like it. And the last one fills the help bar for ongoing researches. Now this one, it needs to be some more quality control done on this hero. Because it needs to be, you can be guildless and it'll automatically fill up the help bar. So bots would really abuse this familiar. So the IGG needs to fix this one. I love the idea, but they need to fix it. Okay. And Mol Shaman, what's this? Army capacity, okay. Infantry attack, not bad. And ooh, repairs 50% wall HP. So any of you wall traps, T for us Vegeta, you guys might want to look at this hero, or familiar I should say. And that's it for the Pact level 3. Now the Pact 4, or the tier 4 level familiars. Now, before I go on to the Pact 4, please keep in mind that you need Academy 25 to research Pact 4 Familiars. Okay, so while the Monster Taming buildings are free to play and do not require special items, Pact 4 Familiars require the same requirements as T4 troops in terms of the Academy 25 being unlocked. Okay, so with that said, let me get into some of these heroes. Mecha Trojan. Alright, so max cavalry HP, okay. Max army defense when you are in battle fury of 10%, okay. Now increases max coalition army size. So let's say you send a rally, okay, with 375 troops, use a 50% army boost. Increase max coalition army. Okay, I don't think this will actually, I think this will increase the entire coalition army. So instead of being the max rally size of 2,375,000 troops, it would be 2,500,000 troops. Yeah, I think that's what it would end up being, which is good and bad. And this can be used only once every 4 hours. Okay, because it has a cooldown time of 4 hours. So this can only be used once every 4 hours, which is actually pretty good. I like that portion of it. Now this hero is the most controversial hero or familiar out right now, and I'll show you guys why. This is permanent travel speed 10%, okay, max range AP 10%. But this skill, Kiss of Death, let's look at it. Okay, at max strength, it has a cooldown of 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, using a skill stone, you can kill 20 to 50,000 troops in the enemy's barracks. Will not exceed 5% of the total number of troops. Higher tier troops will be targeted first. So let me go over why this is overpowered and why this needs to be changed right away. Okay, there are some things that need to happen. Okay, so every 30 minutes, that cooldown needs to be once a day at least, because every 30 minutes, no way. No way is it fair for somebody, okay, to attack another player who is shielded. Okay, this attack will go through a shield. No way possible this is fair and have 20 to 50,000 troops get wounded or killed. Not fair whatsoever. It just is not. So IGG needs to do something where the attacks will not go through a shield, and where the attacker goes into battle fury. That is the only way that I see this as a fair familiar. If not, this is going to break the game. Single-handedly, this hero will break the game. Let's move on. The title Titan. So infantry max HP, army defense 10%, and relocates enemy turf after a successful attack. Successful, effective for 15 minutes, activate only once. So I don't really see the point of this. I mean, unless you want people to waste a relocator if you're trying to take a base and you want to attack somebody and make their troops take extra long to come back or to go there. I don't know what the whole deal behind this is anyway. Held Rider. Okay, so max infantry HP. Leader escapes 10% faster. Okay. And grants 15,000 random troops from your highest tier available to you. Okay. So every 3 days we get, or I would get 15,000 more T4. That'd be pretty cool. I am not gonna lie, that's free. That's a lot of resources I would be saving myself. Alright, let's move on. Mega Maggot. So barracks, I can increase the barracks by 5,000. Infantry defense. And what's this? Reduces an enemy resource production by 95% for 360 minutes. Oh my god. Wow. This would be really, this is like a troll familiar, because 95% production, that's way too much. And this is an attack. So I can do, somebody could do this to an entire guild and just starve them of resources. That's bad. Cyberfang. Monster travel speed, okay. Cavalry defense, okay. Adds 15 hunts in a row within 15 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. That's a monster hunting one. Snow Beast. Okay. Darkness Coalition. Okay, darkness. Range defense. Okay. And let's see, increase supply capacity by 300%. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. So during, like, let's say, Guildfest and you're gathering, let's say you want to gather a level 5 tile, or during KPK you want to gather a level 5 tiles, and you want to maximize how much, you know, the amount of troops you need to send, right? You can pop this support skill and you have to send less heroes to that tile, which is actually pretty good idea. Then you got the last tier 4 familiar, which is the Hoarder. So it increases the max deposit to your treasure trove by 10,000. Merging speed of skill stones, so this will increase it to 20%. And so every 3 days you get 3 random jewels at max level, which is overall it's pretty good. Overall, all this stuff is nice. The one hero, the one thing that will absolutely break this otherwise interesting update is the Grim Reaper, the Kiss of Death. This skill by itself will break the game, hands down. It will break it. Alright guys, well, I'm glad that you stuck around for this long. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to go over the buildings. I mean, the buildings are pretty self-explanatory, but if you guys need me to make a video on the buildings themselves, let me know in the comments below. And until later, bye.